Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks and Gainy Titan. So I've spent the weekend playing the Tankbowl. Started on Friday. I started out playing the Tankbowl with the lower tier tanks, the T-28 with the F-30 and the Churchill 3 and the T-34-85 Rudy. And I discovered that I wasn't doing so well with the T-28 and the Churchill 3. You'd have good games, quite a few good games, but you'd also have quite a few games where you wouldn't score any points. The Rudy was doing alright. I was managing fine with the Rudy. But the problem with the T-38 is just that the map rotation really doesn't suit it. You really need bigger maps with a lot of distance because the armour isn't great, the gun handling is very poor, and the rate of fire is actually quite low. It's a very devastating gun if you can sort of stay out of the action or out of the centre of attention and use it at range or at a distance and just give it its time to work. The Churchill 3, of course, is an excellent tank in many respects, but when these kind of competitions appear, you get a lot of KV-220s, Bogatars, various other KV-1 variants, and you also get American tanks that are similarly pretty powerful on the guns, and the players driving these things usually know what they're doing, so they just put the rounds or put premium rounds through the front plate of the turret. And some of these guns are just the rate of fire similar to the Churchill, so you're getting pounded pretty thoroughly. So I then switched to the tier 8 premiums, and I had a lot more success. I mostly actually stuck to the IS-6 and the KV-5, and I had a lot more success. Mightn't have had any outstanding successes in the sense that I didn't get any really high mastery games. I'm waiting for these guys to come back because I thought that's what they might do, especially since we had tank destroyers behind me. I thought they might stop them coming around the other side. However, there's an IS there, and he decides just to keep coming, and while he's coming, his buddy in the Off-Carolina Panther comes in as well. Now, I need to get rid of the weakest tank first because he's only got a one-shot kill. So we take him out and it's just me and the IS. I should beat the IS, but the question is, where do I put a round through? Can I put it through the flat bit? And obviously not, but somebody finished them off, so that is the end of that. And I come back up, and there is the KV-85, and we put a round through him. We should be able to finish him off handy enough. So, go for the ram, and then a Stridswagen joins in the fray, and I had to kill the KV-85, so I can't put a round in the S-tank, and he's decided to motor off, and I don't want to go play peekaboo with an S-tank. He's a much stealthier tank than I am. He's got a very high rate of fire, and he can probably, once he's moved, he can probably be stealthed, and if it's just me trying to spot him, he'll outspot me considerably. So I come around this side. Some of my tank destroyer support has moved away. Now I get spotted here, and I thought it was the Craft Panther. I didn't notice the guy to my left. And when I did notice him, I decided the best bet was to push forward, take out the Craft Panther, because he's got to drive around to shoot me, and we managed to bounce one from him. So we take out the Craft Panther, and Type 59's catch up. I think he bounced another one there. And it's a confined space, so he's not able to just drive around me and around me and around me and beat the turret rotation. He doesn't have the room to do it. And with a crippled engine, he isn't going to do it anymore. He did put that round into me, so I need to finish him. And I just pulled forward a little bit too far, and I ran into a wild Hellcat. That was really unfortunate. Because that Hellcat wasn't waiting for me or anything like that. He was fleeing the collapse of the positions to the south. He had been supporting the tanks that were holding our guys across that ridge, and I decided to bail out and join his last surviving buddy, and I was in the way and I didn't have the chance to react. I think I'd have taken it if I had the opportunity to react, but before we have time to even think about it, the game's over, and there was only 2 tanks left at that point. So, 2.5k damage, 5 points, 2nd class mastery, and we blocked a respectable amount of damage as well. So, we've come number 1 by experience. So generally I did better, I think, in the games that I played in the IS-6 than I played in the KV-5, but I actually played more games in the KV-5 because I enjoy it, it's fun. So anyway, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like if you did, and the channel a subscription, and bye for now, and I'll catch you soon.